afternoon, I'm Sarah Coward. Your headlines this Wednesday. How a small Southampton company is tackling environmental issues on a giant scale. Why this boat may be the answer. We escaped Hurricane Ophelia, but now the city is bracing itself for the next big storm. We have all the details. And find out why Southampton is one of just a handful of places where beans means Heinz. A small energy firm from Southampton believes it has the answer to solving a major environmental crisis in Venice. Reap Systems claims it has developed a greener alternative to marine travel and wants politicians to take pollution more seriously. Josh Stokes explains.
What looks like an ordinary Venice water taxi, but this is in fact a hybrid boat combining diesel with electricity. Reap Systems have created an engine that focuses on lowering marine emissions when travelling at slow speeds. The company estimates an average fuel saving of at least 50% compared with current diesel engines. The engine itself is a drop-in model, meaning that it can be easily implemented into existing boats. They have targeted Venice due to its high levels of air and noise pollution. Founder of the company, Dr. Dennis Dörfel, spoke to us about the upcoming plans for the boat.
The plan at the moment is to keep the boat in Southampton till April. There will be a launch event in April with another ferry that will be hybrid. And then in May we want to take it to Venice with a launch event in Venice, operated during the summer to prove its reliability and so that people are aware of the boat and the technology and that it can be reliable. And then during the Biennale in Venice next year we want to have another bigger event around it and hopefully convince the local government in Venice to bring in regulations that allow more clean technology to get into the place.
More information on the boat is available on the company's website, www.reapsystems.co.uk.
As the UK recovers from ex-Hurricane Ophelia, another storm system is brewing and it's due to hit this weekend. Our weather reporter Katie Howard has more details on this. Katie, what is happening?
Well, at the moment there is another low pressure building in the Atlantic which is bringing more strong winds and heavy rains to us this weekend. The storm is not yet thought to be as strong as Ophelia was, but with where parts of the UK and Ireland are recovering and repairing damage, it could bring more chaos.
And what advice is being given at this time?
Well, at the moment the Met Office has a yellow weather warning for strong wind across all of the south of the UK and for Western Wales. Now this means there could be flights and trains being cancelled, trees falling and possible power outages as well. Now the advice at the moment is to keep an eye on your local weather and your local news as they will have any updates to the weather warnings and plan any alternative travel if you are planning to go out this weekend.
Okay, thank you Katie. The Southampton branch of Mind says it is not surprised about the rise in the amount of children having suicidal thoughts. The numbers of youngsters thinking about ending their lives has gone up by 15%. Childline receives more than 60 calls a day and in the last year have arranged more than 22,000 counselling sessions for those considering suicide. White poppies are now being sold in Southampton. The accessory that symbolises peace has been worn for nearly 80 years, but with little recognition compared to the red poppy. They can be worn in conjunction with the traditional poppies this Remembrance Sunday. Baked beans are a major part of Southampton's diet, with 54% of us eating them every week. And to celebrate our commitment to the golden bean, the city has rewarded us with a visit from the Heinz Beans bus. We sent Jamie Wootton along to lift the lid on the story.
Southampton played host to the Heinz Beans bus as it toured across the country visiting the top 10 bean-eating cities. The bus was parked outside Westquay on Wednesday, giving people the chance to step on board and eat a free portion of beans. Heinz tour manager Shane Ancorn spoke to us about what the tour is all about.
So we want people to come and try beans if they don't. Obviously we're the biggest consumers in the world, we absolutely love beans. So this is a chance to come aboard, share the celebrations. There's different labels available, you can customise your own label, come and try different toppings. As we all know, it's full of protein, it's healthy, it's vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free. So it's a really nice interactive experiential experience for the consumers.
The bus's next stop is Cardiff over the weekend as it continues its tour. Shane also spoke about ways that you can connect with Heinz.
So we've got an events page, which is Heinz UK. Go to the events and you can check in with the Heinz bus tour. And the hashtag is Beans Means Heinz. So everybody, if you can please post or come down, follow us in one of the cities, more than welcome. The first 50 to make it on the bus at every city get a limited edition of beans, and it's Beans Means the city. So today it's Beans Means Southampton.
This is James Wootton for Solent Journalism.
And we were lucky enough to be given one of only 50 cans of Southampton branded Heinz beans. That's all from us today. You can find all of our stories and more online. Head to solentjournalism.co.uk. Have a great evening.